Hello? Sometimes you just read something in the news, don't you, and you just can't help but laugh. Today's one of those days, in amongst all the other bad things going on in the country. Particular concern for me right now is the 7 days of blackout, no energy, no electricity. But we do have a feel-good story. No, we don't. We have a story where we can take the piss, royally, out of a dickhead. Hancock. Matt Hancock is going on something called Celebrity Get Me Out of Here, which I believe is a reality show where you get dropped in the jungle and to survive you have to do tests, and these tests can involve all manner of things. So you know right from the start that Matt Hancock is going to be kept in purely just to be tortured with these tests. It's interesting what he said, though. He said that he's not doing it for the money. He's doing it to show his human side. And then later said that he wasn't doing it for the money. He wants to reconnect with voters. It's incredible, isn't it? I have fed the cat, by the way. He's just taking the piss. Don't worry. This is what he does. So, I just, out of interest, just quickly looked up what other MPs or politically associated persons who are not celebrities, they are politicians, have appeared on the show. And I was surprised to see that Edwina Currie had been on it. Stanley Johnson, Boris's father, Nadine Dorries, of course, Lembit Opik, remember him? Didn't he go off with one of the cheeky girls, or am I thinking of somebody else? Robert Kilroy Silk. What happened to him? And sorry if I butcher this name, Kaiser Dugdale, a Scottish Labour MP. She has also appeared on the show. So quite a few. And don't forget Penny Mordaunt was in that swimming reality show. She was on that because I googled her quite a long time ago when the leadership contest was on. And I was wondering, how come an MP is having photographs of her taken wearing a swim costume? And apparently she was in some kind of show to do that. But of course this is all a farce. Matt Hancock, who, during COVID, it's just, I mean, what can you say? Bad leadership. Just the complete ignorance to the virus itself. It was all about self-promotion. And then he got caught in his own office having a snog with his secretary or something, and anyway he's split from his wife and he's now living with this new girlfriend who was married as well, so you know. But I mean, what can you say? I'm kind of speechless on this one. The country's in a bit of a mess, to say the least. Bigger mess than we've ever been in. And this joker decides, well, he's going to fuck off to Australia, is it? Yeah, Australia. And go on this reality show. He's had the whip pulled. He's no longer a member of the Conservative Party as such, which is interesting. Of all the people who have committed all manner of grave apparent crimes serving in the Conservative government of recent, this is the one they decide to pull the whip on, not the other ones. Yes. And just, yeah, I'm speechless. Make of it what you will, because it's just, I mean, it's going to be funny because we probably won't have the electricity to watch him on TV making a fool of himself, or vote him for him to eat a kangaroo cock or something like that, which apparently is what happens on the show. Who was it that, one of these lot, I think it was Lembit OPEC, let me just check, he was bitten by a snake and had to come off the show. Yes, he lasted 2 weeks, during which he was bitten by a snake while completing a task. Now obviously we don't want to wish death or any kind of injuries to anybody, because that wouldn't be right. However, you just can't help but feel that Matt Hancock is doing this for other reasons other than to connect with the voters and to show his human side. Well, you're an MP, mate, you're not a celebrity. If you want to show your human side, then go out into your constituency that voted you into the seat that you hold and show your human side there by supporting them and acting on their worries and concerns. I bet their concerns and worries right now are not about the Australian jungle. And let's face it, Matt, you're probably only going there because it's going to be warmer than it is over here, and they're less likely to have power cuts. I am too cynical for my age, aren't I? I should be at least another 10 years before I'm this cynical. But, you know, when faced with things like this. Anyway, for those of you who are interested, the programme starts on the 6th of November and it's on ITV. I personally won't be watching it. I never watch these things. But do let me know if he has to do a trial where he's dunked in a tank of snakes. That could be quite interesting. Or obviously the kangaroo cock, obviously. Didn't Nadine Dorries, didn't she have to eat kangaroo bulls or something? These people so desperate to please us that they're willing to do things like this. I mean, normally if you go to a restaurant and fixed meal for two, starter, look down, what's this? Well, it's kangaroo cock, sir. I'm not having that. Bring me a prawn cocktail. I'm not eating kangaroo cock or bulls or anything like that. So they're going out of their way, and I don't imagine these things taste nice. So that's it. 8 minutes of just lunacy from Matt Hancock this morning. I'm speechless. Can't really add anything other than, Christ, is this the best we've got right now when the country is just facing so many bloody problems? Why not bring him back and send Suella Braverman over there? Then dunk her in a tank of pit vipers. Wouldn't that be better? Wouldn't we get some more enjoyment out of that than watching just dull Matt Hancock? Sleaze extraordinaire. He's not going to win it. I mean, that's the other thing. He probably thinks that he's got a good chance of winning it, but he's not. He's going to be used as the camp person who just every week has to. It is. I mean, are they going to make a rule up that says that they can only do them 3 times on the spin, and then he has to have a week off? No. This guy is going to get absolutely punished if people can bring themselves to watch it, because I'm fairly sure in this country there are people that will just immediately on seeing his face are just going to get turned off by it for a whole host of reasons, and some are probably going to get very angry as well. Don't forget, what Hancock is responsible for ultimately while he was in government, in the cabinet. Alright, that's 10 minutes. I'm out of here. You'll probably see me on another video today. Thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a good day. Bye bye.